Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, Mega Crasher is here to introduce to you another Pokemon review. But see, I am not alone. Oh, no, friends. I am not alone. I am with the one, the only, David from Ace of Hearts Gaming. And if you haven't already seen it, he did a Pokemon Spotlight on Metagross, and he featured yours truly. So, how you feeling, bro?
I'm doing alright. Why are you wearing sunglasses?
Why am I wearing sunglasses? Well, aside from me being like Corey Hart and wearing my sunglasses at night, this analysis is going to be brighter than the fucking sun, bro. Do you realize who we're reviewing?
Yeah. Isn't Metagross your favorite Pokemon by any chance?
You're damn skippy, bro! You are damn skippy! Metagross, without a shadow of a doubt, is my favorite third-generation Pokemon, and what is more about all this is that Metagross has a Mega Pokemon, a Mega Evolution, that is the top favorite. I'll just put it to you this way. When Mega Charizard X was introduced, I was marking the fuck out. I was flipping out. But then, when Mega Metagross came out, I damn near died out of extreme happiness. Yeah, it was like that. It was fucking crazy. So, you ready to do this, baby?
Let's do it.
Alright, I'm missing something. I gotta get my fedora on because I got bedhead, look like ass. You can call me the shirtless fedora sunglasses man. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, allow me to finally kick off the Pokemon special review known as Metagross and Mega-Metagross. You already know the drill by now. So, Metagross has the typing of Psychic and Steel. And Psychic and Steel, you know what that means. You are immune to poison. You have a 4 times resistance to Psychic. You resist Dragon, Fairy, Flying, Grass, Ice, Normal, Rock, and Steel. Damn, those are a lot of resistances, wouldn't you agree?
I'd say so.
Oh, but see, here's the thing. Thanks to the Steel type nerf in 6th generation, it now has a weakness to Dark and Ghost on top of its already prominent weaknesses to Fire and Ground. But, you want to know something? That is quite okay. Because there are Pokemon, like Hydreigon, that when you partner this thing up with each other, they're pretty much unstoppable. They're an unstoppable core, bro! So, it's time to move on to the abilities. The abilities! The first ability we got up in this is Clear Body. And Clear Body! Oh man, this is such a good ability because Clear Body means that you cannot have your stats lowered by your opponent. However, that does not stop you from lowering your own stats. And this thing happens to have Hammer Arm, which lowers your speed by 1 stage, and you will still lower your speed, but that's quite okay. Because Hammer Arm on Metagross, rest in peace. The next ability it gets... Yeah, buddy! Woo! The next ability it gets is known as Light Metal, which means it halves its weight, which means you'll be taking less damage from the likes of Grass Stone Low Kick. However, you will be taking increased damage from the likes of Heat Crash and Heavy Slam. Not that that bothers Metagross any, because it's Hard Body, baby, knocking Henny in your back. But see, I'm looking at some numbers here. I'm looking at some big numbers. You want to take that shit away, bro?
Sure. I mean, just freaking wow. Look at this. You got 135 attack and 130 defense. You got 95 special attack, 90 special defense, a 70 speed, you know, kind of slow. 80 HP. Yeah, that's, you know, modest there, but I mean, just take a look. I mean, that thing, the attack and defense, I mean, it's like a truck.
You're damn right, man. It's a truck on steroids.
Then, with Mega-Metagross, you take everything, you know, all the holes that it might have, and patch them up. You know? With 145 attack, 150 defense, 110 special defense, 110 speed, 105 special attack, still 80 HP. But just look at those defenses, man. 150 defense, 110 special defense, 80 HP. What exactly can one-hit KO this thing? Basically almost nothing, honestly.
Almost nothing, bro. I mean, you take a Landorus Therian with base 145 physical attack. It cannot one-shot this thing with Earthquake. That is how titanic its defenses are. And what's even better about this thing? Upon Mega Evolving, it gets Tough Claws! And Tough Claws, baby! Tough Claws is such an awesome ability that ups the power of contact moves by 33%. That means things like Meteor Mash, things like Bullet Punch, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Zen Headbutt, Hammer Arm, Pursuit, Grass Knot. Moves like those that make contact. Oh man, they get boosted up big time. So,
basically what this means is, just for those of you keeping track, that its effective base attack, for contact moves anyway, is over 190.
No! Yes! That's fucking great.
Just to put that in perspective, let's put that in perspective. I'm going to go ahead and research this right now, because I know that you want to see this. You're going to go crazy over this.
Oh god.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Mega Rayquaza's attack power is 180.
Yeah.
So, with Tough Claws, its contact moves have a base attack stronger than Mega Rayquaza.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not shitting you.
Blown back! Blown back! Oh my god! Send this thing to AG! No, I'm just kidding, Smogon. I swear to god, if you suspect test my Mega-Metagross, I am going to leap through my laptop and knee choke every single one of you. Even though I love Smogon. But, with all that being said, with the preliminaries out of the way, how about we move on to Pokemon Showdown, where I have a shit ton to go over. And that's another reason why David is here. He's gonna help me out. So, let's move on to Pokemon Showdown. The first set I'd like to introduce you to, using regular Metagross. Yes! I gotta take my shades off for this, brother. Gotta take my shades off, because you guys are want to have an up-close and personal look at this. So, regular Metagross. For those of you guys that say that regular Metagross can't be used, well, allow me to prove you wrong. Because this thing is a great user of Assault Vest. And Assault Vest only allows attacking moves only. And it just so happens we have an all-out offensive set here. But what's better about Assault Vest is that it boosts your special defense by 50%. Which means that this thing is going to be even bulkier and even harder to take down. Check me out. We're going to go with Clear Body so that you cannot be intimidated. You cannot have your speed dropped. You can't have anything of your stats dropped. The first move that we got is going to be Meteor Mash. Meteor Mash, base 90 power, base 90 accuracy, 20% chance to increase your attack stat by one stage. That's pretty damn cool. Up next, we got Bullet Punch, and Bullet Punch is priority. You're going to want to have that priority on your team so that you can pick off weakened opponents. Up next, this, my friends, is where the niche of Assault Vest comes into play. Because Pursuit allows for you to trap Psychic-type Pokemon while taking so much punishment from them. And say if you're against a Latios or a Latias and they drop a Draco and it does virtually nothing to you, they're going to want to switch out. But guess what? Pursuit's like, no, if you switch out, you're going to get destroyed by my Pursuit. And that kind of plays some mind games, and I love it! I love it. Up next, we got Earthquake, because who the hell wouldn't want to run Earthquake on Metagross? I mean, Earthquake is one of my top favorite moves to be there is. Like, it's base 100 power, great accuracy, great power, and it hits and crunches up everything that Steel and Dark type moves can't. Now, if we move on to the EV spread, this EV spread here is a little bit specific because we're going to be running 252 HP EVs, 160 attack, and 96 on the special defense with an adamant nature. The reason for this specific EV spread is so that you can tank up so much special attacks from virtually any Pokemon, and even if they're super effective, just put it to you this way, bro. Mega Alakazam is one of the scariest Pokemon to beat. Base 175 special attack. I'll just put it to you this way. This thing eats its Shadow Balls for breakfast. This thing cannot even be 2-hit KO'd by Mega Alakazam. That's nuts. But you want to know something else that's nuts, bro? The thing can also run a weakness policy set, which I'll be going over right now. So, weakness policy is yet another blessing in disguise for Metagross to use, because weakness policy is an item that is consumable, and it's consumed when you get hit by a super effective attack. But see, you take a look at the stats here, the thing is not going to go down that easily, even to a super effective attack. And what happens, weakness policy kicks in, boost your attack and special attack by 2 stages. Think y'all know where I'm going with this. The ability, once again, is going to be clear to the body, because we don't want to have our stats lowered by them damn Landorus's and all that stuff, eh?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
So the first move is going to be agility. Yes, this thing gets fucking agility, and agility boosts your speed stat by 2 stages. So say if you get outpaced, right? You get outpaced the first turn, and you live a super effective hit. Weakness policy kicks in. You use agility. It's fucking GG. It is over. And that's not even the worst of it. The next move that we got is going to be Meteor Mash, because base 90 power, base 90 accuracy, steel type stab, 20% chance to increase your attack by 1 stage. How much better can that get?
You don't need bullet punch at that point.
No, you don't.
You definitely don't.
Up next, we got Earthquake, and that Earth smashes everything to pieces that Meteor Mash cannot. It's ground type, it destroys steel type Pokemon, which Meteor Mash can't exactly do. But the coup de grace of this whole set, and perhaps the most insane move that Metagross has that isn't stab, is Ice Punch, because Ice Punch destroys anything that Meteor Mash and Earthquake can't. And I believe that the combination of Meteor Mash, Earthquake, and Ice Punch, there is no Pokemon that can resist all 3 moves in the OU tier. Unless you have something like, I don't know, maybe Bronzong or something like that, or something. But even still, it's like Bronzong gets destroyed by other OU Pokemon. And the EV spread. Gonna be very simple and straightforward, balls to the walls, friend. It's adamant nature. We're gonna have max attack, max speed, 252 attack, 252 speed, 4 special defense. However, I gotta point out something. If you run a Jolly Nature and you use an agility, you're gonna be hitting well over 500 speed. So, hear me out, check me out. So if we want to taper the EVs a little bit, let's just go ahead and taper them down a little bit. So we got 208 speed, and we got 48 HP. So that means that you'll be running a little bit of bulk to be able to tank up hits a hell of a lot better, as if you were, as opposed, to not running any HP investment. But see, that, my friends, we're just scratching the surface. David, do you have any comments to add to this?
Yeah, actually, what I would do is, since you are basically creating this solely to take out, faster opponents, I would take Mega Alakazam as kind of the standard. So what I would do there is I would try to beat Mega Alakazam that has a speed of 438. So I would want a speed of, I don't know, is it possible to get 220 out of it?
Well, let me see here. We'll go back to running Adamant. So that we can have just crazy balls to the walls attack. So we'll have 176 on the speed. We'll have 80 on the HP. That way it's going to have some really good bulk.
Okay.
And it should be able to live a Shadow Ball from a Mega Alakazam. It should be. I don't have the damage calcs handy, but I will post them in the description box down below, should anyone be curious. And lastly, it's time to move on to Mega-Metagross sets, and I'm going to be taking over the first one. The first one, oh man, this has "Do You Even Counter, Bro?" written all over it. Because get this, okay? The ability, Tough Claws, boosts the contact move's power by 33%. And it just so happens that all 4 of these moves make contact with you, eh? So, we got Meteor Mash as your crazy Steel-type stab that just destroys everything and anything that steps in its way. But of course, should something be lucky enough to resist Meteor Mash, up next, we got Hammer Arm! And Hammer Arm is a fighting-type move that destroys Steel types, destroys Pokemon like Heatran, Ferrothorn, Tyranitar, Bisharp. The list goes on, bro. The list fucking goes on. And up next, we got Pursuit. Pursuit, Tough Claws boosted, and this right here basically gives the big FU to any Psychic-type Pokemon that try to hit and run on you, because guess what? Pursuit traps you, and thanks to Tough Claws, and thanks to the fact that the power doubles upon switching out, you're done, son. You're fucking done. And then lastly, Grass Knot, bro. We got Grass Knot. So you think that you can bring in your Powdon? You think you can bring in your Slowbro? Think you can bring those sort of Pokemon in safely, eh? Think you can do it? Well, guess what? Grass Knot says denied, because Grass Knot, even though it's special, it's contact, and this right here will destroy any bulky Pokemon that think that they could otherwise switch in and tank up your Tough Claws physical moves. So if we move on...
I actually like that Grass Knot little touch there, actually.
Yeah, buddy. I got sniped out by a few Grass Knot Mega-Metagross, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I didn't see that coming. So,
yeah.
If we move on to the EV spread here, first we're going to be running a Naive Nature to lower your special defense, and even with your lowered special defense, it's still not bad. You're still going to be able to tank up special hits pretty good. But we don't want to affect our special attack, so we're going to go 252 attack EVs, 4 special attack EVs, and 252 into speed. That way, you are mostly physically based, but you pack that extra bit of a special punch. When you run into physical walls like Hippowdon, Slowbro, Mega Slowbro, it's done, son. It is done! But you see, this right here is only half the battle. This right here is only half the sets. David, how do you feel about taking over for the next set? The Stealth Rocks.
Alright. Sure. So, that set is one of my favorites, actually. That's how I use Metagross for my team. Basically what you got is Mega-Metagross, with the Jolly Nature. Again, fast little guy there. With your 110, you gotta take advantage of that speed, so that way you can set up Stealth Rock really quickly. So Stealth Rock is your first move that you want. Second move you got is Bullet Punch. Now Bullet Punch is there mostly for priority. Third is Meteor Mash, if you need a little bit of fire power of some sorts, and of course the fourth is Zen Headbutt. Meteor Mash and Zen Headbutt, they're pretty much for your stab offense moves.
Yep.
The EV spread is consisting of 252 attack, 252 speed, and 4 special defense. Now this thing is going to be fast, it's going to outspeed most your sweepers. So that's basically what you want out of it. But the entire point of this Pokemon is get Stealth Rock out and just keep bullet punching the hell. That's pretty much it. Very simple.
Yep.
Not that hard. And
This
if you can't handle it, and if that Pokemon can't deal with, it gets a problem with Bullet Punch, you can't hit it properly, well then, you still got Zen Headbutt. Just saying.
Absolutely.
Meteor Mash if you think you can take him out in one hit.
And see, the beauty about Mega-Metagross is a lot of people don't expect Stealth Rocks leads, but I've seen a few Stealth Rocks leads, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? What do I do here? It's like, what? I'm just like, what happened? What just happened? Did a sweeper just set up rocks? That reminds me of Garchomp all over again. But with that being said, how about we move on to another Mega-Metagross set? And I know you like this one, bro. Agility.
Yeah, the old Agility Growth set, but this time modified for Mega-Metagross. What you're looking at here is you're going to make it an adamant nature. The reason why is because you don't really need that much speed on this thing. This thing's already pretty darn fast as it is. You got Agility, you got Meteor Mash, because you don't need Bullet Punch at this point, it's fast enough. Zen Headbutt and Earthquake. Basically, strategy, 1 Agility, then just keep firing whatever move that you can throw at your opponent. Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, or Earthquake. At the same time, I see the EV for 252 attack, 4 special defense, and 252 speed.
Yep.
But with a Pokemon like this, what you probably want to do is set it up so that you can outspeed a Choice Scarf Landorus.
Choice Scarf Landorus.
Yes, Choice Scarf Landorus. So if I look this up, let's look this up. Landorus Therian, right? I'm gonna go Landorus. I'm gonna go to Landorus Therian.
Yep.
And Landorus Therian's speed is 309. Now, Choice Scarf, that's going to increase to 464. So what you want to do is you want to make it so that after agility, its speed is 465. So if we do that...
Oh my god.
Well, let's make it that. What is its speed? Okay, using the nature, what is its speed at 200? Can you bring it down to 233?
Dude, we actually don't even need to run any speed investment because its natural speed's base 110. It has 256 speed, and with 1 agility, you're hitting well over 500.
Bring down the speed and bring up the HP.
Oh man, that is crisp.
Now you have both. Okay? All it needs is one turn. All it needs is one turn. Agility, and then fire away.
Oh man.
If you really want to be careful, I mean be like super careful and all, what you can try to do is look up Mega Charizard X. Now what you do with Mega Charizard X is that, you know, it's a very powerful Pokemon and it sets up and starts wrecking heads after one Dragon Dance.
Yep.
So what you want to do is you want to see if you can outspeed Mega Charizard X. Now, obviously, I'll be honest with you guys, if you're having a Mega Charizard X up against some Mega-Metagross, the best strategy is switch out and get something else.
Yep.
I'm just saying. However, there are a lot of people that want to try to outspeed the Earthquake. Okay, so we want to get that Earthquake out. It's 492. Let's divide that by 2, which is the agility, and then we add 1 because we want to outspeed it, and we're looking at 247. Still, you don't need any speed.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't need any speed at all. Agility growth, so yeah, agility and just keep firing. Yeah, pretty much all you gotta do there.
I might actually try this one.
Earthquake. Charizard Y, on the other hand, you want to switch out.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that leaving this thing in on Mega Charizard Y to get just roasted, that's a bad idea. Switch out. Switch out.
Finally, what we're looking at here is, again, it's an offensive set, but instead of using Adamant Nature, we're using Jolly Nature. Basically, we're not using any agility of any sort. It's already fast track as it is. Bullet Punch, Zen Headbutt, Meteor Mash, Hammer Arm. Oh, jeez. So now there you go. You got a lot of nice coverage there with your fighting types and your steel types and your psychic types.
Yep.
You're set to go. A move that I personally would like to use instead of Meteor Mash, and this is just me personally.
Yep.
At times that would use this is Knockoff instead of Meteor Mash, and the reason why is because coverage. All right, you got coverage there, and your opponent's likely going to have some kind of item available. Well,
it'd be nice if Mega-Metagross could get knockoff though, man, but it doesn't.
It does. Oh, it is?
No, according to Showdown, it's illegal.
I'm reading Landorus Therian.
Oh,
crap.
No worries, man.
I'm reading Landorus Therian there. I'm sorry about that. Okay, yeah. Instead, you could try to use Pursuit instead.
Yep.
Of its case. So, sorry about that, guys. I was reading Landorus Therian on Wikipedia. I was like, oh, it's on what?
Well, it's live YouTube, bro. That's that's all good.
Well, you know how to work good live.
Yep.
Get this brick on my crap.
Absolutely. So, do you have anything else to add in about the uses of Metagross and Mega-Metagross?
I'm good, man.
Okay, well if that is the case, then allow me to close things off and close them off big and jacked. Listen to this. You see my buddy David? Yeah, you see him in the top right-hand corner. He's got a YouTube channel. It's known as Ace of Hearts Gaming. I'm gonna link you guys to that channel, and you need to do yourselves a favor, and do him a favor, and do me a favor. You see that big red subscribe button to his channel? Hit it. And you wanna know something else? I'm gonna do one even better. He did a Pokemon Spotlight on Metagross, and he collabed with me. I was honored to be a part of it, because he knows how much Metagross and Mega-Metagross are my favorites in 3rd generation, and for Megas. So I'm going to link you to that video too, and you need to like the mad dog shit out of it. We need to make that the craziest Pokemon Spotlight that there is. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to Mega Crasher and the community. When we're united as one, we shine much brighter than the sun. Be sure to like the mad dog shit out of this video, because, hey, I'm going over my favorite Pokemon, favorite Mega Pokemon. I mean, it's a special video. So be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, like I said, to Mega Crasher, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. With that being said, I shall see you guys next upload! And David, what you got to say, bro?
See you later, everyone.
Woo!